Hello, buddy. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's subject is the importance of connection. The importance of connection. So we'll get started just here in a little bit. We already have a number of people on here. So Bill Shoemaker, got Vernay, Mary, Arthur, Lisa Marie, Craig, Kai, Scott McKinney. Bill, thank you so much for donating to the animals that need help and the children that need help. I just love and appreciate you so much. So for those of you that want to know where that donation, that's you can do a super chat, and that super chat goes to the Hollis Foundation that supports a lot of things. So Bill, thank you very much. Hey John, how are you doing? Corky, great to have you on here. Yeah, it feels good to give to others. In fact, that's what we're going to be talking about today as well. And so, hey, we're already a minute in, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Hollis, and the title for today is The Importance of Connection. The Importance of Connection. Now, me and Matthew were talking about this today, and it's like, there's a group of people out there, and again, understand there's a couple of more groups that don't care. Let me just say that they don't care and they don't know how to care, right? That's not my audience. That's not my audience in any way, shape, or form. But listen closely. If you can find in your heart a way to care for other people, then what you got to do is you got to learn to connect. And here's something important. Like right now, we live in a world that's changing very, 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 very fast. And Matt was telling me that the younger generation is starting to change a little bit. And I'm talking the youngest generation, right? And so if all of a sudden someone writes a book, or if someone has something that they want to share with somebody else, like through a YouTube channel like I'm doing, if someone had a book and they were going to sell it on Amazon or in Corky, for those of you, make sure Corky, thank you very much. I just seen that. Thank you very much. You guys got to check out Corky's channel, right? Santa, right? So here's the thing. Listen closely. So if someone was going to write a book and they wrote a book, and then like Corky does, he does a lot of content on TikTok, then I would rather buy the information directly from Corky. If I knew someone I got a number of books on Amazon, right? And I give them away. I give them away. And yes, you can buy them on Amazon. And yes, you can buy the audio books on Audible. But listen closely. You could take it one step removed by not only Googling the author and then finding the author's website and buying directly from the author. Now, this makes a huge, huge difference because I could donate money to Corky, right? I could donate money to Corky on TikTok, and then TikTok can take 70% or whatever. Or I could go find out directly, go to Corky and go, Corky, listen, do you have a Venmo account? I don't even know if Cash App, I don't even know if that's the least expensive way. Maybe I could even do CoinZoom. CoinZoom is free, right? And so I could tell Corky, listen closely. If I'm going to donate you money, I'd like to donate to make sure all of it goes to you. Now, let me take this on a different thing, right? Listen closely. You got a lot of charities in the world. And a lot of people don't give to charities, but now there's websites that are available out there that rate charities. So let me give you a point. There's charities out there where you give money to the charity and pennies on the dollar. Pennies on a dollar Let's say that you give $1 to this charity. And then you find out later after the CEO and all the administrations, and they got to pay for the building and they got to pay for advertising and they got to pay these actors money to do commercials for them, that maybe 10 cents on every dollar actually gets to the people that are in need. Are you hearing me? And so there's this group of people. Now, first is awareness. So once you're aware of this and you go, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So now one of my goals is to help Corky and inspire Corky to build a larger audience than he had on TikTok on YouTube. Why? Because YouTube will pay him more. He'll get more money that goes to Corky, which really ends up going to other people, right? That goes to the people that he loves to do it. So why am I bringing this up? This happens in everything. So Walmart used to be looked at, or probably, what am I talking about? They're still looked at. Walmart this is the big company. Again, it's us not only connecting with each other, but it also is us finding out who's taking the majority of the money and redistributing wealth. Get that money out of the billion and trillion dollar corporations and move some of that money over to you and I. Are you hearing me? So here's the concept, right? So Walmart was the company that was knowing that, hey, everything's less here, everything's less. So what it was always known as, and probably maybe still is the killer of small business. The killer of small business. The Walmart's the fan, you know what I mean? The fan of China. And they can export all of this stuff that costs nothing and then sell it to the American public, killing small business. Now, on the other hand, Amazon is sort of blowing up to be as big as it is because a lot of the products, I don't know the exact percentage, but a lot of products that are sold on Amazon are sold to the small guy, right? So a person that, has products that he makes that's made in the US, if that's what you like. And now they can market on Amazon. But then Amazon started getting huge and big. So then what they did is Amazon started looking at the products that really sold a lot, that really did well. And then Amazon just came out with their brand of that product. So all of a sudden you're selling something on Amazon and it's like, oh my God, it's selling millions and millions and millions. And so then Amazon has a manufacturer that spins off that product just like China would and sort of hurts the competition. You hear what I'm saying? So here's the reason why you got to build connections and why connections are so important is right now I'm marketing with a company that is now launching brands that have done billions of dollars, billions and billions and billions of dollars. Now, we have the ability to market that product and get a little piece of the pie, redistribute the wealth, right? But you could go and find that product on Amazon. You could probably find that product somewhere else. So if you don't build a connection, why would someone not buy from Amazon and buy from you? You better build that connection. So then there ends up being this group of a third, right? So a third of people, believe it or not, probably still are not on internet. And this is a true story. And they don't buy from Amazon. They still think that the internet is Satan's tool, or maybe they don't care. And there's no way they're going to buy anything online using their credit card. Oh my God, they could track me. So you got a little bit of ignorance, and then you got a little bit of stupidity, and then you got a little bit of clueless. They don't know that they don't know. It's what is it? It's called unconscious incompetent. They don't know that they don't know. But then there's another group that's really weird to me. Here's a group that they have internet and they do shop, but they would rather buy from anybody but you. Are you hearing me? There's another group of people that they're never going to buy from you no matter what. These are just a troll hater group. And it's like, it doesn't make a difference what you stand for or what you believe. They would rather do something else. I'll just share the quick story with me. I have people that are friends and relatives. Listen, friends and relatives. Some of you, after I say this, you'll go, Robert, you must have a different definition of friend. Well, first of all, I'm not judgmental. And as long as the person's not hurting me, my friend regulation is pretty down there, right? So the whole thing, thank you very much, Corky. Again, if this video is giving you any value at all, these are a couple of not only my inner circle members, where we're doing a breakthrough today for our members, but also my super chatters, I guess, that are donating to me, wanting to get a movement and a message out, where you guys are going to hear this in a minute. It's got to be a connection, right? It's got to be a connection. So I have a connection with Bill. I have a connection with Corky and a connection with a lot of people that are on here. So the next step is think about this, all right? There's some people that don't know. So if there was a product that was on Amazon, or a product that a person was buying from Walmart or buying from Costco or buying from Target or buying someplace online, when are you going to get that you can reach out to that individual and say, hey, listen, I was wondering if you could do me a huge personal favor. I'd really appreciate it. But I have a calling for, children that don't have parents. And the reason why is I got taken away from my parents at a very young age. And so my heart, I have a really big heart for children that are not living with their biological parents for any other reason. So I need you to know that there's certain products that you use every day. It might be coffee, shampoo, makeup, whatever it is. But instead of buying those products from somebody else, if you would like to try my products of an affiliate that I'm linked to, they have a 60-day money-back guarantee. And I need you to know that the money that I'm receiving from this, I'm going to use to help children. My wife's going to use the money to help animals, find people that are just got a calling for sanctuaries and doing all this stuff. And my wife could never do that. She always talks about, that she would not only go out and find the animals, but she would raise them, but she would never, ever give away an animal. And on top of that, if any one of them would pass away, which they would, it would destroy her. But just because you don't have a calling to do it doesn't mean that it is a love of yours. And you can learn to generate income and make this connection movement, right? So it's wild to me that there's a new group of people out there that not only care, and if you ask them, if you could do anything, what would you do? I love helping people. I just love helping people. If you're not called to do the thing, figure out things that you can do to raise the income and the revenue to give to people that are called to do the thing. Are you hearing me? So this new thought of a connection movement, it's one of our human needs is connection. And Matt's explained this to me, that the reason that, a person like Joe Rogan or any of these people is Matt can write it down. I think it's called a parasocial, but what it is a relationship with somebody that they know cares, really, truly cares. And they can not only see it in their actions, but they can see it in their response back to other people. You see what I mean? And so here's the philosophy. If someone already knows, because now, I'm affiliate with a company that is marketing things that if you Google the name of the product, if you go to YouTube and Google the name or YouTube the name or Google the name or go on Amazon, you're going to see that this product is not only documented, but it's being sold everywhere. So if you don't have a reason why that people should switch their buying power from Amazon or Walmart, Target, Costco, or some other company to you, you better figure that out. You better figure that out. It's like, listen, this is what I do with a percentage of my income. Switch your buying power away from these big guys and let's transfer some of that wealth over to you and I. Because I wouldn't have any problem saying to somebody, hey, listen, do you drink coffee? Yeah, I have a better coffee. Do you have, and it's a 60-day money back guarantee. Do you use makeup? Do you use shampoo? Do you use any kind of nutritional products? Do you use any kind of skincare products? Do you do any traveling? See, if you change from those people and go through my portal, my little mini Amazon, then if you buy from me, it not only supports my wife and my family, but we're teaching a concept and a model that can allow people to supplement their income, double their income, and eventually become free. It's all of us moving our power from these guys to this, a group that cares. Care marketing. I don't even know. Connection marketing, care marketing. But a lot of people always think that I'm in a kind of business. If I'm in a business, it's a people business. It's the people business. But people won't go into action unless they have something to look forward to. Right? So my goal through the breakthroughs, the inner circle that we're doing is I know the reason that you're stuck. I know the reason that this stuff doesn't click with you. And I can help you change that paradigm. I can change your philosophy. See, a lot of people, if I ask them, hey, listen, why won't you do business like I do? Because I'm not selling to my family and friends. I don't do that. See, they've already concluded in their mind a thought that I do, right? Some of you, if I said, well, listen, how much money a month are you making from YouTube? Oh, man, I got nothing to talk about. I don't have a voice. I could never get on camera. I could never do that. Yeah, you could if you had a reason to. Huh? I don't know if you guys like this, and I'll close with this. I don't want to get into politics and I don't want to get into governments because I'm grateful. I'm grateful. We just went through a series called The Mastering the Science of Getting Rich. And I know some of you will disbelieve this or not want to believe in it. But the White House has nothing to do with my house. Can I say that again? The White House has nothing to do with my house. So when I believe, and you might disagree, that's okay. That's why we're going to start doing a podcast. I haven't figured out if we're going to call it Bottom Line or Pull Your Head Out, right? Because a lot of people, I have a video that we can post here, is how do you know that? Do you guys realize that 99.9% of the stuff that you know and believe, that it's not so? It's not even close. Oh, the way that I make money is I get an education and have student loans that I never can pay back and work my brains out paying large payments okay, I'll stop that. And then I get done with my degree and I don't have anyone that wants to pay me enough money to cover a decent living. Okay, so listen, there are alternatives. There are better ways. They're not perfect, but they're better ways. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? So I'm just looking for the group of people the way I was in my 20s, where I was going, someone lied to me. Someone lied to me. This is not the way. This is not the certain way. This is not the way. And then when I realized that I didn't know the way, then I found the way. I found people that knew the way. And I just heard this just recently. And then I'll get off of it. Do you know how many times our government in the United States have come to the option that we have to both agree on something to raise our debt? 78 times. Now, how do I know that? I don't know that. That was something that was said on TV. It could be totally wrong. And 78 times on all the news channels is, if these guys that we elected don't find a way to make sure that they raise our debt ceiling and we can't pay our payments, it's going to be a catastrophe. The world's going to blow up. And I got to thinking today, because I know I'm weird. But here's my thought. Wow. All the propaganda and media right now is telling us how important these people are. Oh my God, these people, so if you and I had a credit card that had $5,000 limit, and not only is it $5,000, but it's over $5,000 because of interest payments. So you give me a $5,000 line of credit. My balance with you right now is $5,200 because I'm paying minimum payments and I can't catch up. And I call you up and I say, listen, I know that I can't afford the payments. I know I can't pay July's payment. I know I can't. And I know that I'm already above the amount of money that you said I can borrow. But can we raise that to 20 grand? Would you raise my credit limit to 20 grand? I know I can't pay the payments on the 5. And I know I'm going to default by the end of this month, but I need you to raise my credit limit. And when you do raise my credit limit, we're going to be back here a year from now asking you to do it again. And so this whole group of people get to sit around and go, hey, well, what if you didn't have us? If you didn't have us, then, who's going to pay all the people that are on Social Security? Who's going to pay all the people on Medicare? Who's going to pay all the government workers? Oh my God, the world's going to flip upside down. And you are so grateful that you got us behind you. We're gonna negotiate and figure out who's funding what and who's going to get stopped funding, because we're out looking for you. So there, my tangent's off. That's the way it is. But the goal is amongst all this, who just hit me? Mr. Rogers. Wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? Right? I would love it to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my community? Won't you join my inner circle? And Mr. Rogers' parents said to him, always look for the good doers. Might be saying that wrong. Someone will help me. But in the time of crisis, in the time when everything's going crazy, when the propaganda says we're about in wars, look for the helpers. Look for the good people that are helping people. That's this community. That's this inner circle. That's this group of people, is the people that are the good doers, the people that care. So, we've already heard from another president what the evil doers are. What about the good doers? Right? Have you guys ever heard that phrase? So I'll go ahead and let you go for today. I hope that if no one's giving you permission to be fulfilled and happy, full of joy, successful, if no one's giving you permission to do that, I'll give it to you, because that's what my mentors did for me. If I can do this, you can do it. So I will do everything in my power to continue to do videos to help you connect the dots, to help you get aha moments, to help you get the right philosophy. Because when people ask me, wow, do you just go door to door selling stuff, or you get people to buy overpriced product? And I go, no, I don't. I help people get an extra payday in their life. We got payday today. I help people get extra paydays in for them and their family by actually using their buying power away from the big guys and getting better quality products to the new guys, right? Let's move this model. Let's help everyone. Let's make a difference. And I want to find people that care. So when they start making more than they've ever made, then they put that money into the community. They put that money into helping other people in need. I'm talking real people in need. So that's the connection. So again, I want to thank my super chatters, Corky and Bill. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm just glancing here. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Danielle. Melody, I love you. Bill, Eric, Jim, always a pleasure. Hi, Vernay. Anybody else here on here? Thank you, Craig, for all you do. Thank Arthur. And what we'll do, hey, James, Mary again, 2 Marys. And we'll see some of you on the inner circle. Make sure that you click the join button, $9.99. And I'm going to do breakthroughs. I know that the reason that people don't move forward is because of the thoughts that they have in their brain that's not so. Some people call that stuck. Some people say I procrastinate. Some people say I do bad habits. Some people say I'm not motivated. I have changed those things for me and learned how to do it. I've done it for millions of people. Yes, millions. And I want to do it for you. So that money goes to good causes. Love and appreciate you. Please do me a huge personal favor and share this video, because if you don't learn to connect and build an audience of people that know, like, and trust you, they're not going to change their buying habits from what they're currently doing to you. If you do it correctly, they not only will start purchasing from you, but they'll continue to do it forever. All right. Got to make them feel good. Love ya. Take care. And I appreciate and love you. Bye-bye.